Hello, welcome to my channel today. I am working on a new cross tray and I was asked to make it khaki or beige. So I'm gonna do my best, but I thought I'd bring you in for it because it might be a bit of a challenge, and I thought maybe you could give me advice for next time if you're watching this. Or maybe you've been wanting to mix colors too to get the color you want. But so what I'm going to do is I've got this made up. I'm going to put it into my, let's see, 10.5 ounces and then start to go from there. I just didn't want to start a base color with all 10.5 ounces. This is white pigment paste. And I made it white. Then I added distress ink in the tea dye, which gave me a little bit of a brown. So I looked it up. It said white, then brown, then a touch of yellow, and then I have sunshine yellow. So, and we'll adjust this here pretty quick to get exactly a little bit more what I'm looking for. And then I'm thinking about, because really honestly, just straight up beige might be a little more plain than I can even manage, and I can do plain pretty good. I'm thinking about trying to vein it with this deeper gold I have over here. I'll show you here in a second. Let me get this all cleared out. I think I got a good base though. Khaki, it's hard for me to imagine as easily as beige. Beige I can get a pretty good idea. I think anyways. What I'm worried about is creating cream, off-white, just, you know, some colors that may not get us where we want to be. So I'm going to stir this up, and then from there I'm going to take some aside and I'm going to add this Jacquard Sunset Gold. I think that might lend really well. Actually, I kind of like this to be the way it is. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm going to try to do that. Okay, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I poured this off of the main amount. And I didn't finish stirring it over there because I kind of like it being marbled with the clear and the kind of beigey color. So, but I do want to add some sort of contrast, and so I was thinking I would try this. Let's hope. Let's hope. I also grabbed a little bit of glitter if I ended up feeling that direction, but I just don't know. I'm not the one talking to the person. A lady at my church asked for two, one blue one and one khaki one for her sister and her niece that she's going to go see out of town. So I have not actually talked to the source. So boy, I don't know if I like this, but I'm just gonna trust in the process, guys. I'm just gonna see what I can do. I kind of like the fact everything is kind of swirling. Okay, so we have this, and we have this, and we have a cross and a tray to do. The cross I can do a little bit thinner if I don't have enough of everything, but the tray I pretty much have to have, you know, enough to fill at the bottom. Clean this off instead of setting it down. So I have a new leveling table, ladies. Not that I'm encouraging people to buy things that they don't feel they need, but I absolutely needed this. So many of my projects were just completely lopsided. My desk here is not level, and there was just going to be nothing easy anyways that I could do to make it level. So kind of worried about A little bit of mica powder on the side of that. That would be awful if it landed on the bottom. So one of my big lessons this week, I don't know if you've seen the video, is that I need to let everything cure really well. And that was a big lesson. It ended up costing me a jar that could have been a gift or out on display or something. Now it's just a piece that'll sit in here because I like it still, of course. But so I think I'm going to blob this in here right in the middle. I'm not gonna do all of it. I'll show you. Just right in the middle. And I'm gonna start with this. Let's see if I can zoom in with my gloves on my hands. So let's see if we can. I didn't spray it either. I think I'll be able to run something around the sides and it won't affect it too much. I may not fill this one up completely all the way either. I don't know. I probably will have some left over. So there's that. Now I'm going to pour some more in the middle. Not as much. Or maybe as much or more because I spill it. And I'm going to see about doing this cross. Oh, come on. There we go. I don't think this is khaki. I think this is a creamy color. So, worst case scenario, I'm dabbling with the idea of doing a craft show this winter, you know, the winter bazaars. I used to do them. I've done them with lots of different things through the years. But this would be my first time, obviously, with resin, though. See, now that doesn't look level either. How am I not having a level situation? Any chance the mold is unlevel? Does anyone know if that can happen? I don't know. Okay, so I do have to figure out something else, but I'll come back. Alrighty, so I've got a little bit more mixed up, a little bit different vibe than it was. I put a little glitter in there. This actually might be more beige than the other one. Well, we'll figure it out. Whatever works best for her. Trying not to get bubbles. I might end up with just enough. Just enough. Get this scraper together. Yeah, I actually like that better, and I just kind of threw that together at the last second because I needed to do something with the extra resin. I like that. Alrighty, I'm gonna get my cup cleaned out and then we'll be back. We have just a little bit more gold to do. Okay, so there's that one. Those two are done. I have this much left of this. I think I'm gonna pour it in here and then find another extra mold. I've been making, I'll show you here in just a second. Get resin on my hand and then go to reach for something smart, huh? I made this one. Let's see if I can not drop it into the, so I made that keychain and I want to make more, so I gotta actually make them to do them, right? So I think I might try a couple of these. And then I'll figure out something else. These I normally, for a long time, was doing really thin because I was putting them inside of resin, inside of a pocket hug. But I think I'm going to try to do these a little thicker and see if I can use them for keychains too. Don't overflow, don't overflow. Being domed would be awesome, but please don't overflow. So I'm gonna, oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna do this one. Let's see if I can shift things around. Actually, I can say goodbye and I'll show you when I demold. Be back soon. They're just all so wonderful and independently beautiful because they have the mica powder landed in different kind of cloudy ways in each one of them. Anyway, so that's those. Then we have this small cross, which I was thinking about making a keychain out of. And the mica powder that I used was Jacquard's. Let's see, I have to get something behind it. Sunset Gold. It's up at the top there. Sunset Gold. And I made these littlest ones here, which I could also do some sort of charms or dangles and things. I used to be a junk journal maker, and so dangles and charms were a big part of it. So I'm trying to incorporate that kind of back into what I'm doing for some of my friends from the old days. So there's that, and then that, and then here is, I'm going to wait till this one will last because then I'm going to be able to go, does it look best with this one or this one? This is the first one I made, and I was going for khaki or beige. I don't know that I know what khaki is. I always think of that kind of dull army green as khaki. So when she said beige, then I went, okay, I don't know. I'm going to do my best, right? Here we go. We ready? Ooh. Oh, goodness. That turned out really nice. That turned out really, really nice. All righty. So that one's cool. Set that one there. Oh, I like that. Always make her a different one and keep it. No. This one is the same base as this, but then I added some little bit of glitter, just a random kind of different sizes in there. So it doesn't look like little circles or little octagons. It just has little shards, which I think is gonna look nice. I don't know. Who knows? We never know. So that corner is really dark. Still tiniest bit bendy, but nothing like usual or like I used to do. Definitely don't demold too early anymore. Okay, so that is really pretty. Here we go. Oh, wow. Let me put this back. I really like this mold. This is a good size. The other one, this one's a little bit big, but oh, wow. Now, between the two, which one do you choose? Square or oval? As far as, do you like glitter, or do you like it to be more calm? Or party in a box? Or calm? Or party? Let me know if you like the square one or the oval one better. And then there's no glitter in this one, but I'm hoping that something about it will match one of them and feel the best. And then I'll make a cross for the one that this doesn't match. Okay, are you ready? Oh, wow. Oh, I think that looks best with this one. Let me go out a little bit. Oh, I do. I just think that matches better. So I could do this one again, and even though that looks really nice with that too. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I wish I could make smaller ones, but I just don't feel called to do that. Okay, so I like this one a lot. It's just the tiniest bit bendy. And that right there is a little bit of pigment paste, but it doesn't feel bad. It just looks like it dropped a little bit. Alrighty, which one would you choose? Say cross with oval, which I think is what I'm going to probably do, or cross with square. But I think I'm going to do this one. I don't even know if that's going to hit the mark. I may have to make a whole completely another one, and which I have no problem doing that. In fact, I may do it after this video. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me today. This was fun. I had a lot of kind of experimenting that I was doing, and I think that it turned out well. Thank you. Let's do this. Have a cover shot possibly. There we go. There we go. In fact, I should take a picture of that. Thank you, ladies. Bye-bye.